I'm not, my consent, and my vagina, my rules.
My vagina, my rules!
Try to take back.
I think Durango is really, this kind of issue isn't really talked about a lot because most people in Durango are pretty chill and they already know that consent is a needed thing. But there's a lot of people at Fort Lewis who aren't from Durango. I was born and raised here, but there are a lot of people from Oklahoma and places where this kind of stuff isn't talked about and it's just hush hush. So we thought it was important to make sure that everybody knew that, okay, consent needs to be talked about, this is not okay. Don't slut shame girls because of what they're wearing, because of how many people they sleep with. We just wanted Fort Lewis to know that consent is cool.
How could this help prevent future crimes and other sexual assaults and help protect that?
I think it's just important for people to know that if they see something going on, something that, even if it's just the simplest thing, is a guy staring at some girl's ass while she walks by. That's not cool. She's a person.
Right.
She's not an object. So just making people aware that you can't objectify women. They're more than just holes. There's holes.
Right. Any other questions?
That's probably good.
Cool.
Yep.
Project done. Thanks for coming.
I wanted to participate because I feel like it's a good cause that I really believe in. Empowering women is really important to me as a woman. Awesome. Are there other words that you feel like should be reclaimed?
Yeah,
besides slut or tramp. Even just like derogatory, saying the word gay.
Cookie's good.
That makes me cry.
Sam good.
Let's see. And how do you think at all slut should be used?
Never. I mean, hoe for a tool that you use in your garden. That's about it.
And then how else can we bring attention to this issue?
Like we talked about here, just keep talking about it. I feel like you can never really like bottle things up. Just keep talking about it. Bring everybody into awareness. Yeah, definitely.
Don't rape. Bad idea. Read my book.
Just imagine instead of initiating sex, you're making them a cup of tea. You say, hey, would you like a cup of tea? And they go, oh my God, fuck yes, I would fucking love a cup of tea. Thank you. Then you know they want a cup of tea. And you say, hey, would you like a cup of tea? And they're like, oh, I'm not really sure. Then you can make them a cup of tea, or not, but be aware they might not drink it. And if they don't drink it, then, and this is the important part, don't make them drink it. Just because you made it doesn't mean you are entitled to watch them drink it. And if they say no thank you, then don't make them tea at all. Just don't make them tea. Don't make them drink tea. Don't get annoyed at them for not wanting tea. They just don't want tea, okay? They might say, yes, please, that's kind of you. And then when the tea arrives, they actually don't want the tea at all. Sure, that's kind of annoying, as you've gone all the effort of making the tea, but they remain under no obligation to drink the tea. They did want tea, now they don't. Some people change their mind in the time that it takes to boil the kettle, brew the tea, and add them. And it's okay for people to change their mind. And you are still not entitled to watch them drink it. And if they're unconscious, don't make them tea. Unconscious people don't want tea. Question, do you want tea? Because they're unconscious. Okay, maybe they were conscious when you asked them if they wanted tea. And they said yes. But in the time it took you to boil the kettle, brew the tea, and add the milk, they are now unconscious. You should just put the tea down. Make sure the unconscious person is safe. And this is the important part again. Don't make them drink the tea. They said yes then, sure, but unconscious people don't want tea. If someone said yes to tea, started drinking it, and then passed out before they finished it, don't keep on pouring it down their throat. Take the tea away. Make sure they're safe, because unconscious people don't want tea. Trust me on this. If someone said yes to tea around your house last Saturday, it doesn't mean they want you to make them tea all the time. They want you to come around to their place unexpectedly and make them tea and force them to drink it going, but you wanted tea last week. Or to wake up to find you pouring tea down their throat going, you wanted tea last night. But if you can understand how completely ludicrous it is to force people to have tea when they don't want tea, and you're able to understand when people don't want tea, then how hard is it to understand it when it comes to sex? Whether it's tea or sex, consent is everything. And on that note, I'm going to go make myself a cup of tea.
The guys in the darkness.